The best War of Thunder maneuvers. Hey guys! In this video I'm going to show you some simple maneuvers for War of Thunder. These maneuvers will help you simply engage and also defend yourself from pretty much any aircraft. But remember, having an altitude advantage is key, and choose your plane and enemies carefully.
A split-S is an aerobatic aircraft maneuver that reverses direction by combining a half roll with a descending half loop, starting from level flight, going inverted, and finishing level at a lower altitude. So basically,
just roll your aircraft on its belly side, then simply just roll down in a half loop. You can both use this offensively and defensively. For an example, if you got an enemy that's boom and zooming you, probably pull of this maneuver and maybe getting a overshoot. When you're doing this maneuver, I recommend cutting your throttle to 0%, and once the enemy overshoots or misses their shots, throttle back up, and you should have an advantage to get on their tail, and maybe some shots in. But what about offensively? I use this maneuver to get the upper hand on the opponent if an enemy plane has an altitude advantage and is diving on your plane. Use the split-S maneuver to dive away and get more speed. But remember, if you're low or diving hard, watch your speed.
Hey you, hit that like and subscribe button if you're enjoying today's video. Let's hop back in. Boom and zooming. Yes, boom and zooming. Now we're getting into the most interesting fundamentals of the game. Essentially, boom and zooming requires you to have an altitude advantage on your opponent. Lining yourself up with the enemy plane, you dive on them. Once you dive, fire some rounds at them. Even if you don't get a lot of hits, pull up and climb back with the speed you have. Hence the name boom and zooming. You're literally diving on the enemy and pulling up using your speed for energy. Pretty simple, right? Also, I highly recommend you check your surroundings after boom and zooming. I see many players make this mistakes. You never know who's behind, on top of you, or even, below you. And yes, before you ask me, the countries I recommend for boom and zooming are simply USA and Germany's aircraft. USA mainly P-51s and P-47s, and for Germany I recommend F-190s and BF-109s. Haha, BF-109s, I hate those aircraft, bruh. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that for real. Mainly that Immortal Man maneuver is kind of just like the split-S maneuver.
it's the Immelman turn dumbass.
Nasty neck out there to get the fuck up, you bum bitch, nigga nasty shit, little nasty bitch. You some
This is considered an Isoman turn 2. I recommend using it to have an altitude advantage and also use it for speed for altitude, which I usually don't use this maneuver, but it's usually good. So yeah, but that's all for me. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you consider checking out my channel for all of my other content. I'm also editing more other stuff too, so yeah. If you liked today's video, make sure to like and subscribe. Also subscribe to my collaborators, which will be in the description. And like always, have a good day and stay safe out there.